It means a lot to us that there are still people who are enjoying the new Yankee Workshop, and we want to reach out and thank you all.
And just have a great time woodworking. It's a fun thing to do.
How do you feel when you pour your heart and soul into crafting a piece of furniture for your own home? That sense of accomplishment and pride is what carpenter Norm Abram has inspired in countless individuals through his iconic shows, The New Yankee Workshop and This Old House. But where is the man behind these beloved series? In this video, we will delve into Norm Abram's extraordinary journey, his impact on the world of woodworking, and the tragedy surrounding his life now. Stay tuned. Since its debut in 1989, the new Yankee Workshop has garnered a devoted following. This beloved show has been a go-to for fans seeking first-hand tutorials on crafting furniture without the need for professional assistance. However, it offered more than just guidance for DIY enthusiasts. It also provided a sense of fulfillment for those captivated by the intricate detailing and expert craftsmanship demonstrated by Norm Abram. Unfortunately, the show's discontinuation in 2009 left many wondering about the current whereabouts of Norm Abram. Before we go into the tragedy that led to all this, let's talk about his incredible journey. The early days of Norm Abram. It all began on October 3, 1949, in the quiet town of Woonsocket, Rhode Island. That's the day Norm Abram was born, a man who would one day become one of the most beloved carpenters in America. But long before television screens and power tools, there was just a boy, a father, and the simple joy of working with wood. From an early age, Norm was drawn to carpentry like a moth to flame. While other kids were out riding bikes or playing ball, young Norm spent his weekends in the garage, watching his father turn raw lumber into beautiful handcrafted pieces. The smell of sawdust in the air, the rhythm of hammer to nail. This wasn't just a hobby. It was the beginning of a lifelong passion. Norm's father, a skilled carpenter himself, didn't just teach his son how to measure and cut. He taught him patience, precision, pride in the details. By the age of 9, Norm wasn't just observing, he was building. One of their earliest projects together, a simple pinewood car, would become a cherished memory, a symbol of the bond between father and son, and the roots of a craft Norm would carry forward for decades. As Norm grew older, his path became clearer. He was determined to follow in his father's footsteps, but his father also wanted more for him. He encouraged Norm to pursue his education. After graduating from high school in Milford, Massachusetts, Norm enrolled at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. He started off studying engineering, but eventually shifted to business administration, adding a different kind of tool to his belt, one that would serve him well in the years to come. In 1995, Norm experienced a loss that would leave a lasting mark. His father passed away. It was a difficult chapter, but not one filled with regret. They had shared a deep connection, countless projects, and a love for woodworking that never faded. Norm carried that with him every step of the way. After college, Norm wasted no time jumping into the construction world. He landed a job at a major New England construction firm and quickly proved his worth. Within just a few years, he was promoted to site supervisor, a rare feat and a testament to both his talent and his tireless work ethic. But something inside Norm yearned for more creativity, more control, more ownership over the work he was so passionate about. So in 1976, with little more than courage and a vision, he took a leap of faith and started his own general contracting business, Integrated Structures, Inc. It was a bold move, but Norm wasn't just chasing success. He was building it from the ground up, project by project, reputation by reputation. Norm became known for his craftsmanship, his integrity, and his eye for quality. What he didn't know was that fate had one more project in store, one that would take him far beyond construction sites and into the homes and hearts of millions. This Old House. Norm had previously worked on television, even though he is most known for his role in the upcoming Yankee Workshop. As Norm worked hard to build his construction company, destiny had other plans. During the late 1970s, Russell Morash, a producer for the nascent PBS series This Old House, was supervising the remodeling of his personal residence. As Norm's company produced high-quality work, Morash was impressed and realized there was more to Norm than just construction. Norm's easygoing personality, clear communication style, and carpentry skills could make him a successful television personality. After that meeting, Russell Morash invited Norm to participate in the ongoing renovation of a Victorian house in Dorchester. Bob Vila was hosting the show at the time, and it was an excellent opportunity for Norm to demonstrate his abilities and advance his career. While Norm may have been initially hesitant to join the This Old House team, he ultimately agreed to do so, and that marked the start of a successful outing for him. With this choice, a multi-decade career in television began. Since its 1979 premiere, This Old House has become a cultural phenomenon, revitalizing several important historic buildings. The program's emphasis on home improvement and restoration struck a chord with viewers all around the nation. With his cool head and concise explanations, Norm developed into a reliable mentor who helped to simplify challenging carpentry tasks. In addition to being a talented craftsman, he was also a teacher, imparting knowledge to the audience on both the how and the why. The viewers found that the behind-the-scenes procedures made things much easier, enabling them to take the risk of restoring their buildings without going over budget. This does not minimize the amount of work that goes into some of these projects. Rather, people just had an example to follow. Even though Norm might not have anticipated it, he would always be on This Old House for many years to come. Apart from undertaking an extensive array of restoration projects and observing ephemeral trends, he also inspired numerous viewers to embark on DIY endeavors. Although his skill was evident, what struck an audience was his sincere passion for carpentry. Norm had the chance to expand on his knowledge while he was on the show. He learned more and developed into a master craftsman by fusing elements of the past and present to create incredibly one-of-a-kind pieces thanks to the new trends that emerged over time. Although This Old House demonstrated how Norm's carpentry abilities developed in the context of renovations, a new opportunity presented itself in 1989. Here was another opportunity for Norm to own something of his own once more. The new Yankee Workshop. Abram launched his show, The New Yankee Workshop, on TV as a spin-off of This Old House. It provided Norm's passion for woodworking with a more concentrated platform, with each episode introducing a new project, ranging from classic furniture pieces to intricate designs that could only be created by experts like Norm. The New Yankee Workshop transformed into a haven for woodworking enthusiasts for more than 21 seasons. Custom furniture projects included shaker chairs, desks, and queen beds, as well as more elaborate creations like a gorgeous hope chest or a backyard playhouse. Norm even undertook outdoor projects, constructing sheds, sailboats, and gazebos. Viewers were given an insight into the history of woodworking in addition to the practical. Every so often, Norm would go to historical places or museums that displayed traditional methods and the histories of well-known furniture styles. Even though Norm accomplished amazing feats in his workshop, the New Yankee Workshop had more appeal than just the projects. The success of the show was largely due to Norm's approach. He prioritized safety at all times, while breaking down difficult tasks into doable steps. For viewers starting their woodworking journey, his plea for safety at the start of each episode served as motivation. Morash is the owner of the shop where the show was filmed, which is situated on his property. Despite the impression given to the viewer that the shop is located in Abram's backyard, it is actually owned by Morash. The shop itself measures 936 square feet, 87.0 square meters, in size. Its notable features include a sliding barn door that faces west. Inside, the shop is organized with specific areas along each wall. The west wall houses the back bench and drill press, while the south wall is home to the miter bench, storage unit, radial arm saw, and additional amenities such as a computer, TV, and small office area, although these are not visible in the episodes. The east wall of the shop features a staircase leading to a loft area, as well as storage for jigs, a horizontal edge sander, and a dust collector. On the north wall, there are sheet goods, a router table, bar clamps, a wide belt sander, a planer, a jointer, a band saw, and various mobile tools. The center area of the shop is dedicated to the table saw and its associated outfeed tables, along with a large assembly table. Lastly, in the northeast section of the building, there is a separate finishing room. On October 16, 2009, WGBH Boston made an announcement stating that they would no longer produce any more episodes of the new Yankee Workshop. In reflecting on the conclusion of the show, Abram expressed his gratitude, saying, "We've had a remarkable journey, constructing challenging projects, meeting talented woodworkers, and receiving unwavering support from millions of viewers." Abram later revealed that the show had been fully funded through underwriting for its entire duration and could have continued, but he decided to conclude it, as he had achieved all he had set out to do and desired to spend more time with his family. Until September 5, 2022, episodes of the New Yankee Workshop were accessible for streaming on newyankee.com and through the This Old House Insider subscription service. Additionally, project plan PDFs were available to insider subscribers. However, it was announced that the license agreement between Morash Assakintunes, Inc. Fees, WGBH Educational Foundation, Linor, Inc., and This Old House Ventures, LLC, parent company Roku, Inc., had expired, resulting in the discontinuation of episodes being available through This Old House. On January 13, 2023, the New Yankee Workshop YouTube channel released a video featuring Russell Morash, informing viewers about the episodes now being accessible on YouTube. Morash concluded the video by expressing his excitement over the opportunity for a new generation to discover the New Yankee Workshop, emphasizing the availability of woodworking content for viewers to enjoy at their convenience on YouTube. With This Old House pushing him into the scene and the New Yankee Workshop popularizing him even more, Norm's television career has been nothing short of extraordinary over the years. Norm's journey through fame. At the height of his career, Norm had a blast. His personality from those two other shows won people over, and he was invited to appear in other TV shows. He was given the chance to appear on Good Morning America, Oprah Entertainment Tonight, and The Late Show with David Letterman. An overwhelming sense of fondness and gratitude for Norm's contributions greeted the news of the show's end. Although the New Yankee Workshop created such a void that viewers of the show were not sure how to feel about it, the man was not giving up on woodworking completely just yet. He had left an enduring impression on the hobby that inspired a generation of enthusiasts. Even after leaving the Yankee Workshop, Norman has not entirely disappeared from the public eye. He still makes frequent appearances on This Old House, lending his knowledge. Most significantly, he pursues personal goals with vigor. He eventually bought an old house close to the Rhode Island coast, which allowed him to combine his love of the coast and his carpentry skills. Beyond his alluring on-screen persona, Norm Abram's legacy has affected a lot of people. Although he is not the author of any well-known books, his skills have been documented in writing for several different publications and channels. He has also co-authored multiple books. At This Old House magazine, for example, Norm developed his writing abilities. Since Norm was a regular cast member of This Old House, he surely contributed his expertise and insights to the magazine articles that accompanied the show and may have included project details. He addressed this on the show, providing viewers with both written instructions and an entertaining visual demonstration. So, even if you could not watch it on television, you could still benefit from Norm Abram's years of experience. Unfortunately, due to the growing popularity of digital content, the show stopped publishing the magazine this year and instead focused on growing its website. That website still contains all of the information you need about the show. It will not come as a surprise to learn that Norm has written guest articles for other home improvement magazines or magazines, considering his prominence in the carpentry industry. These articles could have addressed project planning, particular techniques, or even more general philosophical reflections on the craft of carpentry. Apart from the publications mentioned above, Norm has co-authored multiple books on carpentry and do-it-yourself projects. He remains a guy full of surprises. Let's explore his books. Books authored and co-authored by Abram Norm. When people think of Norm Abram, they often picture him in the workshop, sawdust in the air, calmly guiding viewers through intricate woodworking projects. But Norm's legacy goes far beyond what we saw on TV. And his 1995 book, Norm's New House, is proof of that. This isn't your average carpentry guide. It's something more personal, a reflection of the wisdom Norm gathered over years of hands-on experience. In this book, he takes readers behind the scenes as he builds his very own custom home. It's a rare glimpse into how a master carpenter applies his craft when the cameras are off. It's not just about boards and nails, it's about decisions, values, and the thoughtful approach that has always set Norm apart. A year later, in 1996, Norm released another gem, Measure Twice, Cut Once. Lessons from a Master Carpenter. This book digs deeper, not just into technique, but into the philosophy behind the craft. Norm doesn't just teach you how to build, he teaches you how to think like a builder, how to plan, how to avoid common mistakes, and how to treat every project, big or small, with the care it deserves. For those who have followed Norm's journey, this book feels like a quiet conversation with a trusted mentor. But Norm didn't stop there. Understanding how crucial it is to nurture skills early in life, Norm turned his attention to younger audiences. In 1998, he helped launch the new Yankee Workshop children's series, a book designed for families and kids who wanted to explore woodworking together. Filled with simplified, safe, and beginner-friendly projects, it offered a gateway into the world of tools and timber. And with Norm's trademark clarity and warmth, it became more than just a manual. It became a bonding experience for parents, teachers, and children, discovering the joy of building with their own hands. Of course, those are just a few highlights. Norm's name is attached to several other publications, many of them created in collaboration with other woodworking legends. In 1989, he co-authored The New Yankee Workshop with Tim Snyder, a book that captured the essence of the beloved show. The following year, Snyder and Norm teamed up again for classics from The New Yankee Workshop. Then, in 1992, Norm joined forces with David Sloan for Mostly Shaker from The New Yankee Workshop, a celebration of simple, elegant craftsmanship rooted in tradition. In 1994, Norm collaborated with Roland Walker for outdoor projects from The New Yankee Workshop, bringing his signature style to patios, garden furniture, and everything in between. Even as the years passed, Norm didn't slow down. He went on to publish more solo works, like Ask Norm and his beloved Measure Twice, Cut Once, which remains a favorite among both seasoned builders and beginners looking for guidance from a trusted hand. Now, well into his later years, Norm still carries that same spark, that lit up his childhood weekends in his father's workshop. He may be older, but he isn't done. Whether it's mentoring, writing, or exploring new avenues in the world of woodworking, Norm Abram continues to seek out fresh projects that challenge and inspire him. Because for Norm, carpentry was never just a job, it was a calling, and he's not ready to put down the hammer just yet. Abram, Norm's new passion. First of all, a while back, Norm also mentioned that he would like to learn shipbuilding, which is evidence of his lifelong passion for learning and developing new skills. Above and beyond technical proficiency, Norm promoted a feeling of community. Because of Norm's ability to make woodworking approachable and interesting, viewers connected with Norm and his team and felt as though they were learning alongside other enthusiasts. This is why the show has remained popular for so long. Although television brought Norm to the attention of the country, his life was much more than just the workshop. Norm is a loving husband and father who is wed to Elise, a talented potter. They both adore their coastal Rhode Island home, where Norm likes to explore new creative outlets and come up with new ideas. It is important to remember that Tom was previously married to Laura Cohn before he met Elise, but their marriage ended abruptly in 1996. Although the reason for their breakup is unknown, the two have moved on since then. Not content to limit himself to woodworking, Norm has dabbled in music throughout the years due to his desire to try out new hobbies. He likes to demonstrate his varied creative abilities by playing the mandolin, banjo, and guitar. It is impossible to dispute Norm Abram's influence on the carpentry industry. Through his work on television, he not only inspired and educated countless viewers, but he also helped them become more creative and accomplished by breaking down difficult woodworking techniques into manageable tasks. Beyond television, Norm embodies the essence of a true craftsman who is always looking to advance his abilities and pursue new creative endeavors. His unwavering passion and commitment to his trade continue to motivate the next generation of woodworkers. But concerns about Norm's sparse appearances on This Old House have grown, and neither his family nor the show's producers have explained to allay fans' fears. However, there have been speculations that Norm is battling cancer. Until we find out for sure, we can only hope that Norm will continue to encourage people to be the best versions of themselves. Abram serves on the Board of Trustees at Old Sturbridge Village in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. He gave the commencement address at the North Bennett Street School in Boston in 2001, a school known for its dedication to teaching craftsmanship. Abram has been actively involved in initiatives aimed at training young students in the construction industry, including the Generation Next apprenticeship program. Additionally, he made a guest appearance on the Freakazoid episode Normadius, where he was taken captive by the villainous Loeb and coerced into creating a special wooden weapon. Abram has also made appearances on Between the Lions, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, and starred in a series of commercials for Foot Locker called House of Hoops. He was featured on Fetch with Ruff Ruffman in the episode This Old Lemonade Stand, and appeared on the 2010 episode of Ace of Cakes titled Indie, Ice, and Improv. Behind every successful man is a woman who is willing to stand by his side. What you will find out about Abram's wife will surprise you. Elise Howenstein. Elise, the wife of Norm Abram, is a talented artist and designer. She is famous for her amazing work in interior design and has been showcased in many magazines like House Beautiful and Ella Decor. Elise has even appeared on TV shows like This Old House and The Today Show. What makes Elise's work so special is its simplicity and elegance. She loves using natural materials like wood and stone in her designs. And let's not forget about her incredible attention to detail. Her work is always flawless. Elise's designs have been featured in some of the fanciest homes in the country. She has also created designs for offices and restaurants. People in the design world respect her, and both clients and critics absolutely adore her work. Elise is not only a skilled interior designer, but also a renowned television personality. Her presence on popular shows such as This Old House and The Today Show has significantly contributed to her reputation and has served as a source of inspiration for aspiring interior designers. Elise's television appearances have played a crucial role in promoting her work as an interior designer. Through her segments on these shows, she has been able to share her design expertise with a vast audience and showcase her distinctive style. This exposure has effectively established her as a prominent figure in the interior design industry. Furthermore, her television appearances have strengthened her bond with her husband, Norm Abram. The couple frequently collaborates on design projects, and their shared passion for home improvement is evident in their on-screen presence. Their teamwork and unwavering support have served as a source of motivation for numerous viewers. Her artistic talents are widely recognized, making her not only an accomplished interior designer, but also a gifted artist. Elise artwork has been prominently displayed in galleries throughout the country, showcasing her boundless creativity and versatility. Through her paintings, sculptures, and other artistic creations, Elise finds a unique outlet to express her emotions and unleash her creative energy. These works of art often serve as a source of inspiration for her interior design projects. For instance, the colors and patterns she incorporates into her designs may be influenced by her paintings. In addition to being a successful interior designer, Elise finds solace and balance in her art. It allows her to explore her creative side and unwind after a long day of work. Her husband, Norm Abram, is a staunch supporter of her artistic pursuits. He consistently encourages her to follow her passion and provides valuable feedback on her work. She is not only a skilled interior designer and artist, but also a committed educator. She has imparted her knowledge and enthusiasm for the field by teaching interior design at various colleges and universities. Through her teaching career, she has been able to share her extensive expertise in interior design, covering a wide range of courses such as interior design fundamentals, space planning, and color theory. As an educator, Elise has made a significant impact on the lives of her students. She has served as a mentor and guide to numerous aspiring designers, assisting them in honing their skills and pursuing their passions. Teaching has also allowed her to stay up to date with the latest trends and advancements in the interior design industry, benefiting her work and keeping her at the forefront of the field. Furthermore, teaching is a means for Elise to contribute to the community. She is deeply passionate about helping others succeed and firmly believes that education is the key to unlocking one's potential. Elise is not only an accomplished interior designer and artist, but also a devoted philanthropist. Her participation in various charitable organizations showcases her dedication to social responsibility and her desire to make a positive impact on the world. Through her involvement with the American Red Cross, she exhibits her commitment to providing assistance and support during times of crisis. Elise generously volunteers her time and resources to aid victims of natural disasters and other emergencies. Furthermore, her collaboration with Habitat for Humanity perfectly aligns with her passion for home design and her belief that everyone should have access to safe and affordable housing. She actively supports the organization's mission to construct homes for low-income families. Additionally, Elise's philanthropic endeavors often involve inspiring others to engage with their communities. She firmly believes that everyone has a role to play in making a difference, and she motivates others to contribute their time and resources through volunteering. Her unwavering dedication to philanthropy serves as a positive example for others, both within the interior design industry and beyond. She exemplifies how prosperous people should support the underprivileged and give back to their communities. Abram Norm's Awards. Throughout the years, in addition to having a growing number of admirers on his social media accounts, Norm has won several important awards over the years for his accomplishments. Norm Abram has won awards such as the iSmart Distinguished Service Award for his contributions to television and his commitment to safety. This award, given by the American Academy of Optometry, recognizes Norm's steadfast dedication to safety on television and was given to him back in 2009, the year his show was canceled. If you watch the show, you will be aware that he routinely set a good example for viewers by stressing the value of wearing protective goggles when working with wood throughout his career. Additionally, in 2018, he won the prestigious Ken Burns Lifetime Achievement Award, which is presented by filmmaker Ken Burns in association with Old Sturbridge Village, and recognizes people who have made a significant contribution to the arts through historically significant projects. Norm's contributions to the new Yankee Workshop and This Old House are ideal examples of this. In addition to his significant contribution to the restoration of historically significant homes, he was recognized for his achievements on television in 2018 and was awarded the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Lifetime Achievement Award. This is the highest honor for television brilliance, and it was given out by the same organization that presents the Emmy Awards. Undoubtedly, this honor, along with his appearance on This Old House, cemented Norm's status as a television legend who delighted and informed millions of viewers for many years. Not only is Abram successful, but his wife is too. Elise is a true inspiration for women in the design industry. Her achievements and recognition have ignited the dreams of countless aspiring female designers in a field that has traditionally been dominated by men. Her journey as a woman in the design industry began at an early age. She faced the challenges and obstacles that many women encounter in male-dominated fields. However, her unwavering determination and passion for design propelled her to overcome these barriers and excel in her career. As her reputation soared, Elise became a highly sought-after interior designer, renowned for her distinctive style and meticulous attention to detail. Her exceptional work has been featured in numerous publications and television shows, showcasing her talent and inspiring others to pursue their creative endeavors. Not only has Elise achieved professional success, but she has also been recognized for her significant contributions to the design industry. She has received several prestigious awards, including the Interior Design Excellence Award from the American Society of Interior Designers. These accolades serve as a testament to her exceptional skills, unwavering dedication, and profound impact on the field. Elise's success as a woman in the design industry has not only paved the way for her remarkable career, but has also empowered and inspired countless other women to pursue their dreams in this field. Her journey stands as a powerful reminder that with hard work, determination, and a burning passion, anyone can overcome barriers and achieve their goals. Let's not forget one important part. She's a mother. Overall, it is truly inspiring to see how successful this couple is. Norm Abram went from being a young child enthralled with carpentry to becoming a television icon and a lifelong learner. Even though viewers of television may no longer see him in the shop every week, his influence on the woodworking community is still great, while Elise pursued her career despite setbacks and succeeded. Therefore, keep in mind that something wonderful can come from that little thing that many overlook. Did you enjoy watching this video? Give it a thumbs up and turn on the subscribe button. See you in the next video.